Well, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of The Worst Person in the World. This film is, of course, directed by Joachim. Now, before we begin, if you like this channel, awesome, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium, hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button, as well as commenting below any video that you watch, including this one. So The Worst Person in the World is, of course, a Norwegian film. It stars Renate, who, of course, plays Julie. And Julie is an individual like most people in this entire world that we live in. Is a person who's in her late 20s, early 30s, who really doesn't have any direction in her life. She's very much a millennial. She's very much an individual that just really doesn't know what she wants. Well, through various boyfriends and her eventual passion for photography, her life starts to take on meaning, but like most people in their entire life and existence, it never really formulates into anything of real truth or value to her, so she constantly goes from boyfriend to boyfriend. But the thing about this movie and what it does is it shows what it is like for a person who just really just doesn't know how to settle, and what is that like for an individual like you or me, or whatever you want to say. So it's about our passions in life, our humanistic approach to things, how we view the world, the human condition, the human mind, psychology and stuff like that. But in the end, what the movie just boils down to is what it's like to live in a world where you have so many things being thrust at you, but you don't have that place in the world. You don't have that fitting in the world. What is your life? What is the meaning of your life in that situation? So that's what the basic movie is entailing. And so this is a movie that is considered the third in a trilogy, which is called the Oslo trilogy because it is filmed in Norway. It is Trier's kind of his magnum opus, I guess you could say, in a lot of ways. It's a film that has garnered critical acclaim, premiered at Cannes Film Festival, of course got nominated for the Palme d'Or, which is a tallying of Best Picture and stuff like that, and is a movie that has basically run through the film circuit, even including the newest Sundance of 2022. But everybody who's watched it has said this film is amazing. It's an incredible study piece of human ideology and kind of psychology and stuff like that. But it's also a film that has great performances and great just storytelling, I guess you could say. And to throw my 2 cents into the mix to kind of give my honest portrayal and honest opinion of this movie, I can honestly 100% agree with everybody who's talked about this movie. It really is a fantastic film. It is an Oscar-worthy film. It's a film that's really honest in what it's trying to do. It gives us a character that feels true to life. It's a person that really doesn't have purpose, or at least she doesn't feel purpose, and she needs the people around her to give her that purpose. But Reinsve does such a fantastic job as that honest portrayal of a human being and the human psychology that she is just bleeds off the screen with charisma, bleeds off the screen with realistic humanistic approach. And I felt that was just a really well thought out, really well done character. And you can tell that the directors and the writers and the producers really just have a grasp of what it takes and what it makes for a human to tick. And I felt that really powerful. This is a very powerful movie. It does some very emotional stuff and really feels truthful. It really feels, once again, honest. And that's what filmmaking can do when it really is on point. And what's crazy is, even though this is a very low budget, very smaller movie, you can look at something like Spider-Man No Way Home and see the same kind of ticks and same kind of things that this movie, that Worst Person in the World, represents, which is just that our place in the world. What is it? What is it that we need to do to finally come to, when we come to our end, finally come to that conclusion? Because there are points in this movie where, the worst person in the world doesn't mean that she's the worst person in the world. The worst person in the world could mean, for instance, you feel like you're the worst person in the world because of this happening and this happening. You don't feel like you have substance, and you have to have people around you, a support system that makes you feel like that. And that really is a powerful thing. That's something even myself doesn't see sometimes, and I have to have people explain to me, you really are more important than you really make yourself feel like. So that's what this movie is trying to do. And when, like I said, when it's really doing it well, it does it really, 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 really well. And also, I really like that this movie deals with the Me Too movement. And it also deals with how sometimes the things we do and the things we say impact the way we do things and the way that we say things. So there's a comic book artist in here that's very much like a Fritz the Cat type comic book artist, and he's being interviewed by a couple of women, a couple of ladies, and it really is an interesting conversation and topic because it boils everything down to what this problem with the society is today and how the world is and how kind of torn apart each side seems to be, and it really is a fascinating look into that kind of situational problem. But everything about this movie just it's just impactful and heartfelt, and it's like it's heartbreaking at some points. But yeah, when you just kind of boil this movie down, it really is a fantastic film. And like I said, if I had seen this film last year, which unfortunately I didn't, I would have put this in my top 10 because it's absolutely fantastic. So, but there you go. That is my overall take on The Worst Person in the World. Just to let you know, it is subtitled, it is in another language, so that might put off a lot of people. But I think if you take the time to just sit down and watch it, I think you'll really find something really that will be close to you and really connect with you. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. In the comments below, let me know what you think of this film if you've seen it. I know a lot of people have. If you are interested now, let me know about that as well. Otherwise, if you like what you see on this channel, hit the subscribe button to join Movie Emporium. Hit that notification bell at the top to find what's coming next. If you like this video, awesome, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.